G'day everyone. Today I'm with the lovely Anya. Say hi.
Hi.
What we're going to do is we're going to do a test now. People have been asking me to check how the image looks out of the new A7S III compared to, say, the A7 III. So I'm going to try and do the test as close as I can. So the things I'll have to change though, the ISO, you can go down to 80 on the A7S III, so I will use 100 on this so that I can match both the ISOs between both cameras. And I've done a custom white balance, which I think is 500-600. I'll check that in a minute. And therefore the white balance will be made the same in both cameras as well. And we'll have the same settings, same lens, and it should be in the same position because it's all on a tripod. And so we'll do that now. So what I've got is Anya here just basically looking at the flowers, and I might get her to put the face back towards me as well. That's it, beautiful, Anya. I love it. Gorgeous. I'm on 1/250th, I'm on 1.8 and I'm on ISO 100, and the white balance is set at 5/600. That was the rating that I got for it here. So at least both cameras now should be the same. So what I'm going to do is just make sure I get the A7 III that are the same settings. It's on manual mode, so 1/1250th I mean, and it's got to be on f1.8, and I'm on ISO 100. Okay, so I'll swap lenses. Right. Alright, so I need to change the custom white balance to 5/600. Oh, it was already on that anyway. Alright, so let's have a look. Amazing how different that is. I should have done one on auto actually. Let me just check that. Yeah. Yeah, it's totally different. Okay. I'll try one with auto white balance just so we can sort of see. All right, so what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to put it on auto white balance just to see what the difference is. So I'll go up to auto white balance, and I'll take another couple of images. So these are on auto white balance. Okay, now I have to swap this again. Colour's much better on that one. Well, it is through the viewfinder anyway. So now I'll put this one onto auto white balance as well, just so that we can see the difference. Just to see what that's doing. Okay. So now I'm on auto white balance. Okay.
So I think you can see from these images how different they were, and that's what shocked me when I was looking through the viewfinder of the camera. The Sony A7S has definitely got better skin tones. I think the A7 III, which is on the right-hand side there, tends to have a more of a yellow type look about it, whereas I think the A7S III is a little bit more on the pinker side. Like, it just looks more realistic to me in the way that it looks. Also, the greens look nicer on the A7S as well. So it definitely seems like they have improve the colour here in the skin tones, particularly compared to what the original, the A7 III is. Now, these are JPEGs straight out of camera, so they've had no editing or anything done. I thought I'd just share the JPEGs exactly as they are in these images. Now, this one here is just the full size of the image from the A7S III, and what I did here is I'm going to enlarge it so you'll be able to see when this is blown up. The sort of detail that you're still keeping in this image is really beautiful actually when you're looking at it. Now remember, you couldn't print with this as it is, but it gives you an idea about how the resolution is. This is with the white balance being on auto, so I just wanted to show you the difference if the white balance is on auto. Again, it's pretty close to actually how I matched with the Color Checker Passport, but the the Sony A7S is definitely nicer in the skin tones here as well. And it's interesting because the exposure seemed to change a little bit too on the A7 III, which was a bit bizarre. I'm not sure how that happened because I didn't change anything, but it definitely altered the exposure a little bit as well. But overall, I'm really happy with how the A7S III looks. I think the skin tones just look beautiful. And, you know, I think overall the color just looks, you know, a lot nicer. And I think that's a great thing. And I was surprised actually at the difference. So this chart will show you sort of how much you can blow these images up. If you look at it, a 12 megapixel camera can go up to 11 by 14 with perfect quality, and you can go up to 16 by 20 with good quality, and that's what I found. The quality actually was really good at that size, so it gives you a thing to look at. I will share the link where this is listed down below, the website where I found this from. If you have any questions, I'd love to know your opinion about all this. Leave them all down below. Stay tuned too. Please subscribe, because I will have the full review up soon, or review this full shoot for photography of how the A7S III went. So hit that like button and subscribe, and you'll see that soon pop up in the channel. Apart from that, guys, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye for now.